Hello and welcome. When we concern ourselves with spiritual matters, we soon come to the insight that there is indeed a world beyond that we will all enter one day. We realize that our lives are not simply the result of random coincidences, but that we are creatures of God and therefore belong to a spiritual community. God is spirit, and because God is spirit, and since He has made us in His likeness, we too are spirit beings, and it is for a brief time only that we live here, clothed in a physical body. Yet, many people today no longer believe in God. This may partly be due to the fact that religions speak of eternal damnation, and, by doing so, spread a false image of God. God is love, and He loves all of His creatures, and for this reason, He would never allow His creatures to suffer eternally. But by giving them free will, He also makes them responsible for their actions. And so it is that individuals must atone for their wrongdoing. There are people who have hardly any troubles in life. They are healthy and energetic, and a good environment makes it possible for them to overcome all of their challenges successfully. But there are also people who have it hard. Not much goes right for them, and their lives are marked by trouble, hardship, and sickness. These people ask themselves, "Why is my life so hard?" They compare their existence to the lives of others, who perhaps have everything that they would want for themselves. Such was the case with one particular man, who is the subject of the following report, which was given mediumistically. This man wrestled with his fate and felt it to be an injustice from God that he had such a hard life with his family, even though he, so he thought, was a righteous man who never harmed anyone. What is more, when he looked at his neighbors, he was forced to see that they were faring very well, although they were clearly leading dishonest lives. Fate dealt him another blow when he lost his beloved son to suicide. When the time came for this man to die, he was received in the world beyond by his deceased parents, who familiarized him with his new life in the spiritual world. After a certain period of time, a higher spirit being attended to him and discussed his most recent earthly life. His life was presented to him visually, and he was able to see what he had said and done as a human being. And it was made clear to him when he had acted correctly and what he had done wrong. He was then given the answer to his question as to why he had to go through such a difficult earthly life. It was revealed to him that this was the consequence of a previous earthly life, and that was why he had been marked by a karma in his most recent life. By shedding light on the experiences had by particular individuals, these accounts from the spiritual world help us understand more about the world beyond and its laws, and give us an insight into what we can expect after our own death. Those who burden themselves by maliciously mistreating their fellow human beings will sooner or later have to make amends. But those who do a lot of good in their surroundings will correspondingly be rewarded in the beyond. The aforementioned report was given through the well-known Swiss deep trance medium Beatrice Brunner on the 11th of October, 1975. You can read an English translation of this insightful account by following the link in the description.